Hi guys, this is Susie Kim with OGN Global. I finally get to do this interview. I've got the two lovebirds. I have Deft and Rekkles with me. Guys, how did this bromance start? I'm going to ask you first.
I think the bromance started with me fanboying him. I checked through OPGG, like the Korean 80 carries, and I saw Deft was top 1 on the ladder, and then I spectated one of his Astral games, and it was like, I've never seen someone play Astral that well, and Astral was one of my favorite heroes, so I instantly fell in love with him. Not in a game, you know. I really liked him, and then I just stick around with it. And then I always watched his games every day if I could. And then after that, you know, I tried to talk to him in person, and he actually answered me, so my respect level really increased.
저는 일단 레클리스라는 선수가 있는 건 알았는데 자세히는 잘 몰랐는데 인벤에 레클리스 선수를 인터뷰한 걸 보고 레클리스 선수가 저한테 팬이라고 막 아이디도 데프트의 뭐 노예 뭐 이런 식으로 있다고 해서 그때부터 좀 관심 가지고 찾아보게 되었어요.
Okay, so now the two of you guys definitely have this friendship going, and then now you're in the same group as well. He calls it the group of Deft, not death, group of Deft. Okay. When you found out that you'll be playing each other, how did you feel about that?
I had a bit of mixed feelings, I would say. First of all, I was really happy that I would be able to play him at all, because if the brackets would have gone wrong or something, and maybe we would have gone out before we got a chance to meet. So playing them in the groups was, you know, mixed feelings. First of all, I was really happy to ever be able to play him, and then second of all, I was really sad because I know that they're one of the best teams in the world. So having them in our group is not a good thing. But then again, somehow we managed to beat them, and tomorrow we have to do it again, or we're out of the group. So it's gonna be tough, especially when I'm playing him.
난 저도 또 만나기 싫었는데 만나게 되어서 일단 플레이 얼마 전에 경기에서 만났는데 되게 다른 팀이랑 할 때랑 다르게 긴장도 많이 되고 지기도 싫고 그래서 되게 열심히 했는데 그때 지고 되게 분해서 다음에 만나면은 꼭 이기고 싶어요.
It's like a hate and love.
I know, right? So these guys.
I have to kill him, but I don't want to.
Wait, say that again?
I have to kill him, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
But I have to.
I know.
경기에서는 그냥 둘 다 열심히 해야죠.
Okay, how much of each other's games have you watched?
Like Samsung Blue and Fnatic, or just like?
No, just like how many of Samsung Blue's games have you watched?
When OGN was being played, I've always watched every game, and especially when the Samsung teams were playing, and that's sort of where I realized Deft wasn't just a solo queue god, he was also a god in pre-made. So I've always tried to watch every OGN game there is, because I think all the teams of like top 10 is really, really good. So it's always interesting to watch, and I think the events that they like set up is really cool as well. Especially the final was being played on a beach or something. It was super cool. Even though they lost.
일단 솔로 랭크 하는 거는 보지 못했고 제가 뭐 경기를 한국 경기도 잘 챙겨보지 않는 편이라 많이 보진 못했는데 그래도 결승전이었나? 얼라이언스랑 한 거 봤었어요.
Here's a fun question. If you had to pick a champion for him and then design a skin, what would it be?
So who does this look like? Four legs. Like Urgot maybe? Urgot Llama? Llama Urgot?
Okay, llama, alpaca, ergot?
Yeah, alpaca Urgot.
Okay, and what would he be wearing?
Well, he would be an alpaca, and then probably a white Samsung blue shirt.
Okay.
That would be it.
What about you?
말포이 머리를 한 루시안?
He said maybe Lucian with Draco Malfoy's hair.
Do I really look like Draco Malfoy?
자기 진짜 Draco Malfoy 같이 생겼나?
더 잘생겼어요.
He said you're better looking than Draco Malfoy.
If I was a girl right now, I would kiss him.
여자였으면은 키스 해주겠다 하는데. So, would you two ever switch to support to play with each other?
When I went to Korea and Deft added me on the league client, he said if I ever got to Challenger, we would duo queue and he would support me with Blitzcrank. Since he, from at least the games I've been spectating, he's a god hand on Blitzcrank. So that would have been really fun, but unfortunately, for some reason, I wasn't good enough to reach Challenger. And that made me feel a bit bad. But in the end, all the games that are being played here is all that matters. But if we would ever do a queue, since his Blitzcrank is so good and my support sucks, so I would probably let him support me and then just let him grab me kills and set them up.
얘가 서포트 못해도 서포트를 받겠어?
그러면 좀 둘이 사이가 틀어질 것 같아서 그냥 제가 서포트하고 레클리스가 원딜하는 걸로.
Okay. So then, at the end, I know that you guys have a difficult time talking to each other because you don't speak Korean, you don't speak English. Is there something you want to say to Rekkles?
저희가 다음 주인가? 내일인가 만나면은 저희가 이기면 떨어지는 걸로 아는데 만나기 전까지 다른 팀들을 저희가 다 이겨서 그 기회를 최대한 주고 싶어요.
Is there anything you want to say to him?
The first thing that came to my mind was basically that Deft will probably be my first and only idol inside League of Legends, and if he's playing professional, if he's playing solo queue, I will never stop looking up to him, and he's definitely been a really good role model for me. He's super nice, super respectful, and is very rare for such a good player as him.
So he has this band for you.
Can I wear it?
Yeah, it's yours. So now you have a bit of Deft with you when you go back, and thank you guys very much. I know this is.
He actually has some of me too, because we swapped the hoodies. I gave him my hoodie and he gave his to me.
Yeah.
So he will always have my smell, you know.
I
Ever curious?
I heard you guys also hug each other after games.
Yeah, well, especially after we faced yesterday, and I saw he was a bit sad. I went into his room after the game and I saw he was playing solo queue. So I just told his manager, if Deft feel a bit down, you know, just come to me and I will try to cheer him up as good as we can, since we don't share the language. But
일단 뭐 한국이랑은 좀 많이 다른 거긴 한데 기분이 좋고 억울하면은 그다음에 오늘 졌을 때 제가 가서 해주고 싶었는데 그때 스크림이 있어가지고 못했다고.
So all right, with that, we're going to conclude this interview. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you.
All right. And, it's fine. And yeah, we will see you guys again. Bye.